Hello, team. I'm Catherine, founder of the Danaher Method, and I'm super excited to take you all through a rolling sequence that's going to relieve tension through the neck, the shoulders, and the chest. So I've got this little bundle here in my hands. We're going to be using one yoga block and one yoga ball. A little bit specific on the texture of the yoga ball. I'm using these yoga tune-up balls. They're a little squishy, right? So we've got a texture that mimics the texture of our skin. People ask about lacrosse balls. If you do not have one of these yoga balls at home, I would definitely recommend a tennis ball versus a lacrosse ball. We want to really let the body soften over these yoga balls, all right, rather than sometimes tense up if the tool is a little bit too hard. So we're going to start by taking the, with a little check-in. We're going to start by taking that block, hands on either side. Take a nice deep breath in and reach the block up and overhead. Right, I'm a little cut off here, doesn't really matter. So close your eyes and just notice where the arms are going in space, right? Do the shoulders feel like they're creeping up next to the ears? Is this comfortable, uncomfortable, right? For me, this is a pretty uncomfortable position, very tight shoulders and chest. Go ahead, release that. Okay, we're gonna start on, I'm gonna start on the left side. Doesn't really matter which side you start on as long as start one versus the other. Sometimes I like to start on my less sore side so that we kind of know what to expect when we get to our sore side. You need a corner. Okay, so I'm on this brick wall, which is fine. It's not the smoothest, but that's fine. We're going to be placing the yoga ball right at the trapezius muscle. Okay, trapezius, shape of a triangle. Trapezius is that muscle that we tense up when we're feeling stressed, when we're feeling scared, right? When we're working at the computer. So let's take one yoga ball, place it right at the trapezius. And before we lean into the wall, just give yourself a little massage, right? You're probably going to feel some of that at work, right? And then pin that yoga ball into place and let's lean, linebacker lean, visualize Friday Night Lights, football players. Lean into, that's my football reference, Friday Night Lights. Lean into that wall and then relax that inside arm. Okay, so I'm gonna come a little bit closer here. So I'm pinning that yoga ball right into place. We're not on the neck, we're right in that little shoulder gutter, right? So the range of motion here is gonna be pretty small. If you found that spot, just take a couple of nice deep breaths. That bottom arm is relaxed. And then let's start to move ever so slightly. So just a little roll forward and back. Mouth is open, jaws relaxed. And then maybe a little rock side to side. Again, it's going to be small. My ear is kissing up into this brick wall, and that's okay as long as it's super gentle. Good. And then if you have space, I'm a little tight on space here, so I'm actually going to show you from the other side. If you have space, you can take the arm back behind you. We're still on the same arm here. Take the arm back behind you, almost like a chicken wing. Rest the top of the hand on the small of your back and then open and close that arm. It's going to free up a little bit of space there. Good. And then if the arm is back, keep the arm back and then just take a little rock side to side. If you're looking at me, I'm not at the wall, but you're going to stay up against the wall. Rock side to side. So we're opening up some new space. We're releasing that shoulder gutter. Good. Let's go ahead and come up and off. Whew, that one could be a little intense. Relax that arm. Find your block. We're coming back to the wall. I'm going to show you from here first. We're now going to roll along around the chest, around that pectoral. We're going to spend some extra attention, nice and close to the armpit here, in that pec minor. That pec minor connects the shoulder into the pectoral muscle. So coming up to the wall, I like to do it on the widest height. And we're about nipple high. All right, so we're about chest high here. We're not at the throat, we're at the chest. One yoga ball, lean into that wall again, start to roll. So this is where the yoga balls will fall. That's okay. You make a wish if the yoga ball drops to the ground. Little rock side to side. So you may have some mountains that you're rolling over here. Right, and I'm not referring to the chest. I'm referring to knots in the chest here. So just go slow, breathe. And then we're going to cover that whole chest area. And then when you come to that area where the chest is towards the side body, right? We're going to pause right about here on that yoga ball. allow that arm to relax. So for me, it's my left side where I'm rolling. I'm gonna allow that arm to relax, soften, take the hand back behind you. Again, let's chicken wing with that arm. Opening that up. Maybe with the hand back behind, we rock side to side. Yeah, good. Breathe, and then let's come off. Release. Okay, drop the block. Let's do that sequence on the other side. I'm just going to shift the angle here a little bit so you can see a different view. We're going to start with that yoga ball on the trapezius now on the right side. All right, so we're up at the trapezius again. Massage into that area first. You're going to find maybe some spots of tension, and then let's lean up against this wall, stepping back quite a bit and then allowing that arm to soften. Good. So range of motion here is small. A door frame is a really good place to do this. You have a pole or pillar in your home. Good. So we're rocking a little bit side to side here. And then let's go forward and back. So just working into that shoulder gutter. Beautiful. Then if you'd like, you could take that hand back behind you like we did on that first side, open and close, breathing here. Good, keeping breathing, keeping that arm nice and relaxed. The weight is totally, and stay here if you like, totally up to you. That's what's so nice about this practice, self myofascial release, self. You are in charge of how much pressure, how little pressure there is. Let's slowly step away from the wall. So you'll grab onto that yoga ball, take it with you, and then find your yoga block. Let's roll out the chest now on that other side. Okay, so we're coming back to that wall. Yoga ball is in line with the chest there, and then leaning in. We're going to roll side to side. So let's start with the arm nice and relaxed. And just to not stress out about that block, I like to hold on to the block with my opposite arm. Rolling side to side here. Nice. Ooh, any lumps, any bumps or muscles, tightness that we're rolling over, just be super mindful of that. Good. Keep rolling here. And then let's pay some extra attention to the pec minor here. So we're out nice and close to the armpit. Sometimes it can feel good to even angle the body, right? So I'm angling the body so that that corner, that armpit, that pec minor can relax and really get targeted. You can also, and we didn't do this on the first side, so you're welcome to go back and do it. Reach the arm up overhead, oof, gently, and then come back. I do not have much mobility, or I'm working on improving my mobility, I should say, in my chest and my shoulders. It's an area of focus. So of course, do you. Take your hand back behind you, open and close, and breathing here. So we don't need a ton of time. Certainly if you'd like more time, pause that video and stay here. If you'd like to close with me, we're gonna grab onto that yoga ball, come away from the wall. And let's finish the way we checked in. So put the yoga ball down, take your hands on either side of that block, and let's notice where the range of motion went. So reach the arms up and overhead. Close your eyes, notice if it feels any different. And that was in less than 10 minutes, opening up the chest and shoulders. Good. I hope you like that. Thank you so much for the time. It always means so much. This is the Danaher Method. If you like this is just a little snack. We've got tons of rolling videos and other workouts with a heightened sense on mobility. And we get our sweat going at the Danaher Method Digital Library.